Hello, people. This is Lieutenant Colonel Krimpaski coming to you on Monday, April 20th from Strongsville, Ohio. Just by looking at me, can anyone guess one of the things I missed the most while we were in this pandemic lockdown? Well, if you haven't guessed, it's baseball, and especially my Cleveland Indians. I miss watching the games on TV and even going to an occasional game. My favorite night at the ballpark is Dollar Dog Night on most Fridays. On Dollar Dog Night, you can enjoy as many bad hot dogs as you'd like for only $1 a piece. Now, this here is a good hot dog. Hmm. That's my favorite brand, Hebrew National. Yum, yum. Wash it down with my Pepsi Cola, and I'm good to go. Do you guys know what baseball is? It's America's pastime. And speaking of America, we all know that the capital of the great state of Ohio was named for Christopher Columbus. But do you know how America got its name? Well, that takes us right into Today in History, April 20th, how America got its name. America is named after the Italian navigator Amerigo Vespucci, one of the early explorers of the New World. Between 1497 and 1504, Vespucci made as many as 4 voyages across the Atlantic. He took part in expeditions that explored the coast of South America between Venezuela and southern Brazil. Christopher Columbus had already sailed across the Atlantic in 1492, but he believed that he had made landfall in Asia. Vespucci insisted in a report entitled Mundus Novus, which means New World, that a giant uncharted landmass lay between Europe and Asia. In 1507, a German mapmaker named Martin Waldseemüller published a book called Cosmographie Introductio, in which he coined the term America to honor Vespucci. He mistakenly believed that Vespucci had been the first to discover the New World. I do not see why anyone should by right object to name it America, after its discoverer, Americus, a man of sagacious mind, since both Europe and Asia took their names from women, Waldseemüller wrote. Waldseemüller also made maps bearing the name America, and soon other Europeans began using the term. At first, the name applied only to South America, which Vespucci had explored, but later mapmakers used America for all of the New World. Also, on April 20th in American history, in 1841, Edgar Allan Poe's The Murders in the Rue Morgue, one of the first detective stories, was published. On this day in 1861, Robert E. Lee resigned his command in the U.S. Army. Here's a fun baseball fact. On this day in 1912, the historic Fenway Park, home of the Boston Red Sox, was opened. On this day in 1940, RCA demonstrated the first U.S. electron microscope capable of magnifying things 100,000 times. And then in 2010, on this day, a blowout at BP's Deepwater Horizon offshore drilling rig in the Gulf of Mexico killed 11 workers and caused a massive oil spill. And some of you may have seen a movie about that starring Mark Wahlberg. Well, that's what's happened on April 20th in history. This is Lieutenant Colonel Krimpaski, a huge baseball fan, wishing us to get out of home lockdown and the baseball players to start playing again. Take care, be well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.